Calamari, salutations everyone! Squid here bringing you the week 1 battle for the season 2 of the UPA. I'm really excited to bring this one to you. Since I got the use to doing analysis, I have a team builder and some team builder graphics ready for you. And today we're facing off against Qthecostarican. I checked in the DraftNL website and he's currently rank 91 in the CCS score. I'm rank 1000 and something. It's gonna be interesting, gotta say. Obviously we're both 0-0 because we haven't battled yet. This is the first week. I'm really excited. So let's look at his roster. Pretty scary roster, gotta say. Zapdos, Volcarona, Rillaboom, Conkeldeo, Gardevoir, Seismitoad, Stakataka, Drapion, Frostless, Druddigon, and Dracloak. He's got 2 dragon types, quite curious, and they're both on the lower end of the spectrum, but dragon types are good, so and they do fill both different roles on his team. But regardless, let's talk about the more important ones on his team. Volcarona, obviously, it's a huge setup sweeper and I've got to be ready for it. It almost certainly comes to the match. But the 3 mons I'm most scared of, in order of scariness, are Gardevoir, Zapdos, and Stakataka. Stakataka not so much because I feel like I have a pretty good switching into it, but a late game Stakataka utilizing Trick Room may prove quite tricky for me to face off against, so I gotta watch out for that. Zapdos, if it's a spec Zapdos, I will be in big trouble too switching into that. I've got a pretty good switching into it, but he may play around that and basically render me useless, so we'll see how that goes. But the Gardevoir is my main issue because I have no really good switching into fairy types, so from the 6 months that I brought to the match, so I gotta really watch out for that. And probably if Gardevoir is on the field, I'll be happy to just trade it with something on my team. Before we get into the members of my team, I do thematic nicknames each week. They'll be in Portuguese, which is my mother tongue. And for this week, the nicknames will be the beginning of the national anthem. So we start off with Heróis do Mar, Heroes of the Sea, the Suicune. And I gotta say I went crazy with this spread. The spread allows me to comfortably 1v1 the Stakataka, survive I believe a Specs Modest Moonblast for Gardevoir, 2 hits from Specs Modest Gardevoir, and then I just threw the 36 on special attack to make it a 3-hit KO on the Stakataka, I believe, or a 2-hit KO, one of those 2, and the rest in attack. And the reason is I have mixed Suicune this week. Scald is to hit the Stakataka. If I try to hit the Stakataka with Liquidation, it will just fail. He can beat me. And I have Liquidation because Gardevoir and Volcarona are higher on the special defense side, and they are even prone to setting up Calm Minds. And if they set up Calm Minds, Liquidation doesn't matter, doesn't care about that. So I can still hit them pretty hard, and Liquidation is actually a 2-hit KO on the Volcarona and a 3-hit KO on the Gardevoir. Toxic is just because if I switch in the Suicune earlier in the match, he might switch in the Seismitoad or the Rillaboom on it directly, and so Toxic is a really good way to chip those mons down. Next up we have Nobre Povo, Noble People, the Cobalion. And Cobalion is an offensive move set this week. We have Hone Claws because I really don't want to miss Stone Edges. Stone Edge is really important for me to hit this match because it hits both the Zapdos and the Volcarona. And so I really don't want to fail, and that's why I went Hone Claws instead of the Swords Dance. And I have the scope lens because Stone Edge is a high critical chance, and with the scope lens it turns into a 50% crit chance, and that's 50% chance for me to one-hit KO the Zapdos. If I can one-hit KO the Zapdos, I'm in great shape, and because the Zapdos otherwise will be really hard for me to break through. And Iron Head close combat, he has few resists to Iron Head, the Zapdos and the Volcarona, and both of those mons don't care, really are threatened by the Stone Edge, and close combat can potentially one-hit KO the Stakataka, so that's really nice also. Next up we go to Nação Valente, Valiant Nation, the Umbreon, and Umbreon is mainly here as a Wish Passer, as a slow momentum user. I have Heal Bell because I may fear the Toxic Spikes from the Drapion, and I just went full max special defense because this is my main switch into the offensive Zapdos, so I really need to be prepared for it. And I went with the 0 IV and minus speeds because in my practice matches, Seismitoad was actually slower than me, so I need to be slower than Seismitoad for sure. And that way I can potentially threaten it out with something that I bring in. So we do have the Umbreon here. And then we have the Dragapult. Dragapult will probably be my late game sweeper, either the Dragapult or the Cobalion, but I'm thinking more of utilizing as a Cobalion as a mid-game breaker. So the Dragapult, if I set up one Dragon Dance, I may win the game. If I set up two, I probably win the game. So that's the main reason for the Dragapult this week. I can run Adamant while still being faster than anything that's not Scarfed, so that's amazing. And we have Infiltrator mainly because I fear some subsets from the Volcarona or even the Rillaboom possibly. So Infiltrator just doesn't care about that. And yeah, this is basically it. Levantai hoje, Rise Up today, the Weezinglar. I originally had Levitate on this, but after some testing I went with Neutralizing Gas. Neutralizing Gas is actually amazing because Guts Conkeldurr really doesn't touch Weezing at all. Probably the best move he has to hit me is the Facade, not even the super effective Earthquake. So we have Sludge Bomb and Strange Team as main attacking moves. Strange Team is really good, particularly in this match, because he might not have a switching into that. His bad switching might be the Volcarona if he brings it, or the Stakataka, but I feel like I have pretty good switch-ins to both of those mons, so I'm not really scared at all of if those two mons come in. At the same time, I have the Rocky Helmet because if Rillaboom wants to freely U-turn on me, I say, nah, you don't do that for free. You get 10% cheap every time. And this spread allows me to 3-hit KO or 2-hit KO, I don't remember which, the Gardevoir. So that's really amazing on that part. And we'll go into the last one that I'm bringing today. The Splendor, o Splendor. The Mamoswine has the Thick Fat because Zapdos and Volcarona will want to use fire type moves, even the Gardevoir against this. So Thick Fat is an amazing ability for the Mamoswine. And we have the Rindoberry because my first switching into the Volcarona will be the Mamoswine. So I have, if the Volcarona is at +1, with this spread that I have, it doesn't kill me if it's at +1, and Rock Blast will probably KO it. It's my rocker for this week. I couldn't fit rocks into the Gardevoir, into the Cobalion because I wanted to be a more offensive mon. And Rock Blast, because of said substitute sets from the Volcarona, I can still hit it despite it's behind the sub, so that's also really good. And this is basically the team, yeah. So from the mons that he brings, I think he brings the Zapdos, the Volcarona in some situations can sit on the bench. I really don't think he will bring the Rillaboom, but oh well, we'll see. Gardevoir and Seismitoad come for sure. There's a case for Stakataka coming, And Drapion almost certainly comes as a check to the Dragapult because it's probably his best check to it. And there's a case for Frostlass being here also, so we'll see about that. So I'll now transition into the battle. Here we go. Alright guys, here we are. Forgot to say two things. First one is, I'm sorry but I didn't bring Pikachu. Pikachu has a horrid matchup with Volcarona having Flame Body. And Speed Tier is not great for this battle also. And second thing, don't quite remember. So, no Toxic Spike shenanigans, that's good. That's really good. I'm definitely happy with that. Frostlass might be a problem. It probably has Ice Shard for the Dragapult. We'll see how we can deal with that. I was always planning to lead Mamoswine regardless because it's able to just downright damage most of his team, and Rillaboom and Conkeldurr are really good switch-ins for the Weezings, so it doesn't really matter. And boy, I'm nervous right now. Let's go. Good luck, have fun to Qthecostarican, and let's see how this match goes. Okay, that's probably Frostlass, yes. Since this thing is quite the pain for me, I'm tempted to just go for Rock Blast. I'm really tempted to do it. It probably won't kill, but it might be in Ice Charge range. I don't think, since I'm max HP, I don't think Poltergeist kills, so let's do it. Spikes. Oh, it's a Spike Setter. I can later defog with the Weezings, so I'm not that worried. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, boy. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. And of course he has a nice switch in. It's the big conch. Let's see if this thing is Guts. Ooh, that's a crit. Okay, it's not Guts. It's probably Iron Fist. I still want to go into the Weezing. Hate the spikes. Okay, it gets a little bit chipped. That's good. Let's see. What's his switch into the Strange team? It's probably the Volcarona. But I think I want to defog. He has Earthquake. That's why he stayed in. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. High horsepower. Okay. Makes sense. Oh god. Oh god, this just turned worse. Oh my... Oh boy. Okay, calm down, Squid. We'll go into Suicune. Man, I was really debating going Levitate because I was fearing the ground type move from the Conch, but oh well. Now we just Scald. Yeah, we just Scald. Right. Scald, no questions asked. Let's go. If he goes for the knockoff, so be it. I really don't have an answer right now. Please burn, please burn. Give me something. Ah. Okay. Is he gonna switch out? I can still leave another one. But at the same time, I don't know if I don't want the passive recovery chip. that I have with the thing. So I'm guessing he switches out. He won't stay in and risk this, will he? I'm going to Scald. I'm on the back foot, I need to just press the offensive. Okay. So what's this thing gonna do? Since he switched out, it's probably banded. Banded with spikes. Okay. We do the... he probably sets up the spikes once again. So I just want to liquidate, I think. Yeah, let's liquidate. Yes, okay. So he sets up the spikes, they will be in the fields until the end of the game, and that's really annoying. But, oh well, we have to start hitting things and chipping down stuff whenever we can. So he'll probably trade this for a second layer of spikes. And I'm fine with that, because at this, from the position I'm in, I have to do that. The Shadow Balls. That doesn't do much. Okay. Down goes the Frostlass. And now in comes the Zapdos, probably. If I had to guess. If Zapdos comes, I'll protect to get some more passive recovery. If it's this thing, then... I can't do nothing! Will he Swords Dance? If he Swords Dance, I feel like that's game over. I still can't Scald. What do I do? Help me! I'll go into the Cobalion. Let's go into the Cobalion. Going into the Cobalion seems like a good enough of a middle ground play. There goes the spikes. U-turn. Okay. Into the big conch. What's the conch have? So it has high horsepower and close combat. For coverage, what would he have? No, he's revealed knockoff also. So am I fine going into Suicune once again? No, I'm not. I'm at half HP. Let me check something real quick. So he brought this, he probably trades the Keldeo for the Cobalion. I think I'm going to Iron Head and pray for a flinch. I think that's my best play, because Mach Punch most certainly deals a nice chunk. Close combat is a 1 hit KO, I think. Yeah, okay. But at the same time, this thing is quite chipped. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go into Suicune, and what we do is just straight up Scald, because I think we KO from this range, from the previous damage we dealt. No! Oh. Stay calm, Squid. Stay calm. Think nice things. Like, the fact that Dragapult will now get a kill. So, since he has knockoff, I have to go for the kill. He'll probably switch into the Gardevoir. So I'll just go Steel Wing and risk the miss. At the same time, I'm in a very precarious position, so I kinda have to do it. Yeah, let's Steel Wing. At least we hit. That's something. Oh god. So what comes in next? The Frostless is done, which is nice because that means it doesn't have the Ice Shard available. So Umbreon, now that Conkeldeo is gone, Umbreon is looking a little bit more nice in the matchup. So I can pivot into it more now. This has knockoff and it will use it for sure. So we'll do this. There's the knockoff. Okay. Now we begin Wish Passing. Unless this thing has like Taunt. It may have Taunt. So... Ooh! Grassy Surge disappeared. That's nice. What we do is we wish and see if he has Taunt or not. So it's U-turn. Okay, U-turn will deal a nice chunk. And what does he go into? Probably Zapdos. Okay, this thing. Synchronize. It ended up getting the same ability. That's really funny. Okay, he's gonna move Blast. I can do nothing about that. So we're just gonna go into Memo. But at least we heal back, so it's something. Oh, our special attack fell. Oh noes. Okay, so now we go for the high horsepower. What do we do? What do we do? I can't rocks because I need this thing doing damage. Okay, do damage into the... Oh, Zapdos. Okay. He goes into the Zapdos. That's a really nice call. Okay, so we just Rock Blast. Heat Wave shouldn't kill because we're thick fat. But Hurricane, Specs Hurricane might. Please don't confuse. Thank you. Oh! Pokemon is just such a frustrating game sometimes. Oh well. So, here's the thing. I only win if I survive this Hurricane and get up my Swords Dance. My Dragon Dance, I mean. So... So let's go. Dragon Dance and hope for the win. Please survive the Hurricane. Please, please. It doesn't seem that offensive. So... Okay. If I hit the 2 Steel Wings, assuming worst case scenario, the Gardevoir is Braviary. So assuming I hit the 2 Steel Wings, I can still win. Goes into Rillaboom? Probably? It's his best chance of surviving. Okay. So now he's infiltrated. Okay. Please hit. Please hit. Please! Please. I have the Roselli Berry, so I can still probably survive one Moonblast. We kill! Okay. Guys, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Okay. Oh, there's not a chance. Not in a million time. Should have Dragon Danced on that turn. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Because I won't survive this knockoff for sure. Yeah. Pray for a crit now. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, the knockoff will probably kill. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have Dragon Danced once again in front of the Gardevoir. Yeah, that was totally the play, and I blew it. Oh well, you live and you learn. You know, there's just those times where the game decides that you won't win, and you don't win, and I feel like this is one of those times, but I still could have clinched it at the end if I Dragon Dash in front of the Gardevoir. That's one that I'm gonna regret for quite some time. But oh well, it's part of the game, it's all Pokemon. Good game to my opponent Q. He definitely did what he had to do to win, so no faults for that. Yeah, this is it, guys. We lose 3-0 on the first week, but we are gonna definitely come back in the next week. Thank you guys for watching then. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Squid jetting out.